I'll start next year.
Not now. Not this month. Next year. When things calm down. When there's more time. When it finally makes sense to do it. It's not a big decision. It doesn't feel like one. Just something that can wait a little longer. There's always something going on. Work gets busy. Hours stretch longer than expected. You get home and you're tired. Not exhausted, just enough to where starting something new doesn't feel right. So you push it. Not forever, just for now, just until things settle down. And at the time, that makes sense. Because sometimes things do settle. For a few days, maybe a week. There's a moment where it feels like you could start, but something always replaces it. Another shift, another bill, something breaks, something comes up. Nothing major, just enough to make waiting feel like the better option. So you say it again. I'll start next year. And it doesn't feel like a pattern. It feels like a decision, a reasonable one. It shows up in small moments. Sitting in the car before work, hands on the wheel. You know there's something you've been putting off. You think about it, for a second, then you let it go. Not today. At night, you're on your phone. You see something you meant to start weeks ago, maybe months. You pause on it, think about it, then you scroll past it. Same thought. Next year. On the weekend, there's time, but not the energy. You've been going all week, so you rest, and it gets pushed again. Not because it can't be done, because it doesn't feel like the right time, and that right time never really shows up. A year passes, not all at once, just days stacking on top of each other. Wake up, go to work, come home, do it again. Nothing dramatic happens. Nothing that feels like failure. Everything still works. Life keeps moving. Then the thought comes back. I'll start next year. Same sentence, different year. And it still feels reasonable. Because the situation still feels temporary. Just getting through this phase. Just handling what's in front of you. Then things will open up. Then it'll make sense. But the phase doesn't end. It just changes shape. Different problems. Same delay. And it doesn't feel like time is passing in a way that matters. Because day to day, nothing feels that different. It's just work. Just responsibilities. Just getting through it. But when you actually stop and look back, 2 years are gone, then 3, then 5. And it's not that nothing happened. A lot happened, just not the thing you kept putting off. And somewhere in there, something changes, not outside, inside. It stops feeling urgent, not because it got handled, because it's been delayed so many times. It starts to feel normal. The pressure fades, little by little. Each time you push it, it matters less. Each time you delay it, it gets easier to delay again. Until it doesn't feel like a decision anymore. It's just what happens. I'll start next year. And now that sentence comes quicker. Doesn't take as much thought. You don't even really question it anymore. It just fits. Because your mind has learned the pattern. Push it off. Give it a reason. Come back to it later. And later keeps moving. That's the part most people don't notice. There's no moment where everything falls apart. No clear line where something went wrong. Just a series of small decisions that all made sense at the time, all of them reasonable, all of them easy to justify. And together, they build something. Not all at once, over time. A pattern that keeps repeating without feeling like repetition. I'll start next year was never a plan. It just sounded like one. It removes pressure, right away, because nothing has to change yet. It makes today easier, and that's the trade. The present gets easier, while everything else gets pushed further away. Not canceled, not ignored, just moved, again, and again, and again, until moving it becomes the habit, and starting becomes the thing that never quite happens. Over time, that creates a certain kind of person, not someone who can't change, not someone who doesn't want to, someone who is always about to start, someone who keeps getting close, but never actually begins. And from the outside, everything looks fine. Work gets done, bills get paid, life keeps moving. It just stays the same, longer than it should, and the sentence never changes. I'll start next year.